number 1 overall pick, Connor Bedard, to take your questions. We have microphone holders both sides of the room. We'd ask you to please raise your hand and wait for the microphone. We'll start on the second row on the left.
Lucy Myers from NHL.com. Finally at this moment, and just what does it mean for you to be selected number 1 by the Chicago Blackhawks?
Yeah, it's an unbelievable feeling to be here with my family and friends and get to hear my name be called and experience that, especially with such a storied organization and everything I've heard about the city, the people there is nothing but positive. So can't wait for that, and very thankful that all the staff, Kyle and Luke, everyone put their faith in me with that pick.
Connor, this is Jonas Story at WNSR Nashville Sports Radio. And my question to you is, how excited are you to play with Hall and Foligno?
Yeah, I think it's really special. Those two guys have been through everything in the National Hockey League. So for me to get to learn from them, and obviously they're unbelievable players. So just having those guys to ask questions to, and obviously they're going to help the team win a lot of games. So it's awesome.
Third row on the right.
Connor, you've been understandably playing at Corey the last month or so about Labor Day, but you've known that it's going to be Chicago. What have you done in the last month or so to kind of prepare for that? Like, have you done research? Have you been different places to live? Like, what went into all that?
No, I didn't want to jinx myself or anything. So I was kind of playing it cool, I guess, just doing normal day-to-day stuff. And obviously now I think then you can start looking into stuff and all that. But a lot of people have talked to me about it, and seeing the reaction from fans after everything is unbelievable.
Standing on the right.
Connor, Josh Clifford, the Canadian Press, and you're 1 foot in front of the floor, but 1 foot in front of the other kind of guy. But can you reflect on the journey that brought you here, and also just who you're thinking about, friends, family, and help you on the journey?
Yeah, a lot of family and friends, like you said. I mean, for everyone that gets to be here, parents, sister, grandma, cousins, and I was thinking a lot about my grandpa right now. Obviously, he doesn't get to be here, but just kind of keeping him with us, our whole family. And but it's crazy to think how many people have helped me and how much fun this journey's been. I was talking about it a lot with my family today, and I remember being here 7 years ago for a minor hockey tournament. So just how things kind of come full circle is incredible.
First row on the left.
Giuseppe here from Hockey TV. Question for you is, first of all, congratulations on being first overall pick. It's obviously very awesome. What's probably the most memorable experience you've had leading up to date in terms of your hockey career, whether it's from your juniors or up until right now? What's like the favorite moment you've ever had up until right now?
I think that Brandon game after my grandpa passed away was really special. Kind of a memory of him, and I've been very fortunate to play in the World Juniors, U18s, and win gold medals there. So that was really special. But that one for my family and kind of him was really special for me.
Back on the right.
Connor, Peter from the Hockey Writers. What's it like being basically such a historic franchise, and what era ending the KCK era and now being
Yeah, it's incredible. I can't put it into words. Growing up, and obviously that was when they were going on their runs, winning the cups, and you watch a lot of them, and you see the United Center going crazy, and all of Chicago getting behind them, and original six, and so much history here. So like I said, I really can't put it into words, and I'm so happy to be part of the Blackhawks organization.
Second row on the left.
Hey Connor, just throughout the season, what kind of communication do you have, and what kind of advice and I guess tips and things the Blackhawks give you, and I guess what do you feel like your relationship is with them at this point?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, during the season, you're so busy with playing and stuff. You meet a few people, but it's not as much. At the combine, I was able to have a meeting with all of them, all the staff, and go to dinner as well. So kind of built a relationship there, and it seems like incredible people working there, and for me to get to be a part of that is so exciting. And like I said, I couldn't be more happy with them putting their faith in me with that pick. It's I'll be forever grateful for that.
Standing on the left.
Charlie Castro here from David Adams. Question I want to ask you. Most 17-year-olds are cap and gown, graduating, going on to college.
Sure.
You're traded in for an NHL sweater. Have you kind of looked at it from this perspective yet?
No, I don't know. It's really hard. It still doesn't feel real, to be honest. It's it's so crazy, and I'm not really thinking about kind of other people's journeys in their lives right now. I mean, I've have such a passion for hockey, and it's all I really want to do. And I'm just trying to kind of take things one day at a time. This is, of course, a big step in the journey, and a very exciting day for my family.
Center back.
Don to the carry from the Regina Pats. Connor, I just wanted to ask you what the community of Regina and the Pats organization meant to you, the staff, the people there, in your 3 years in Regina.
Yeah, everyone but you was really great. So, no, it's been unreal so far. Regina went in there, got drafted as a 14-year-old, and young kid, didn't know what to expect. But that city, they take you in as one of their own, and some of the kindest people I've ever met there is so. The staff and teammates and friendships I've built over there has been unbelievable, and I'm so thankful for the past kind of 3 years to play in Regina.
Standing on the left.
Taylor Roca, Western Hockey League. Connor, congratulations. You played in the Western Hockey League as an exceptional status player. Now you're here. How did your time in the Western Hockey League help you develop on the ice, off the ice, and bring you to this moment?
Yeah, it's been so huge for me. So far the last 3 years, it's been everything I've ever wanted from a development standpoint, and it's such a tough league. You're going in every night, and you're challenging yourself, and for me that was the biggest thing, is playing against guys older than me and stronger, faster a lot. So it's helped me so much, and we've had such great coaches, such great staff there. So I've learned a lot.
Back on the right.
Hey, Connor, just in terms of your adjustment from WHL to the NHL level, what do you think you'll need to do at such a time to the NHL?
It's hard to say. I've never played a game there or anything. I think for me, it's all about having a good rest of the summer and trying to prepare myself as best I can to of course try to make the team. And it's really hard to say what I have to do to play well there, because it's it's a different league. I've never experienced that. So obviously, as the best player in the world, it wouldn't be easy, but I'm going to do whatever I can, obviously, this summer and moving forward to try to have an impact in the league.
Second row on the left.
Phil Thompson, Chicago Tribune. Over the years, Connor, you've been praised for your potential. When you wear that NHL sweater, now you're going to be judged on your production. What about your makeup and background tells you you're ready for that pressure?
Yeah, I mean, I've had kind of a gradual growth of exposure and pressure, like you said, for the last 5-6 years. So I think that's been good for me. It wasn't a kind of overnight thing, and I'm not focused on kind of outside expectations. I'm going to be focused on my teammates, coaches, family, everyone there, the staff, and trying to win hockey games and try to be the best player I can be.
Chris Bogan from WGN TV in Chicago. Did the Blackhawks tell you at the Combine that you were going to be the guy? And since they drew the number 1 pick, I know you were teammates and juniors with some of the members of the Blackhawks prospects and organization. Have you had any contact with them too?
Yeah, I mean, the meetings are private, and I'll keep that as a private thing. But really good talks with them, and like I said before, seemed like great people. And yeah, it's crazy that there's, I think, 4 or 5 guys, and actually Logan Nyhoff is part of the organization as well, an old teammate and good friend of mine. So they kind of texted me a bit, but I think I'll talk to them a lot more tonight now that it's official.
Stay on the center right.
Hey, Connor, it's us at the Tennessee. It seemed like people were cheering at Regina. Did you even get to hear your name called, or kind of what was that experience like?
Yeah, I heard it a little bit. Obviously it was a loud cheer, which was exciting. Shows kind of the passion of the fans, and to see the turnout tonight. Someone told me the number. I'm kind of forgetting it right now, but it's unbelievable how many people came, made the trip, and just to see the support I've gotten already. It's been 30 minutes. It's incredible.
Second row on the left.
You talked about Nate Danielson a couple of times in the combine here. It seems like you guys are close. He just went ninth as the
Oh, did he? Nice.
Yeah,
That's
I'm wondering
awesome.
What your friendship is like with him and how you describe him.
Yeah, I mean, we that's great. I'm super happy for him. But we first met when I was 15. He was 16. We just had a camp together, or training or something in Toronto, and yeah, we hit it off right away. We have a lot of fun together. He's my roommate here, and he's awesome. He's someone that I'm really close with, and to be able to be here with him and a lot of friends, and obviously hear the news that he just got taken is so incredible. So super happy for him, and he's a special player and a great person.
Fourth row on the right.
Hi, Connor. Nate Brown, Chicago Hockey Now. Just to piggyback off one of the comments about how loud it was. They traveled, they had your name on the back of the jersey, they even went right to the number. What does it mean to you, and a lot's been written about your humility, what does it mean to you to already have that support in a city that really is sports crazed and thirsting for a winner?
Yeah, it's good. I don't have to kind of say no to signing anything Chicago now. It's great. Just like I said before, see the passion of them, and just how that city gets behind all their teams. I mean, they have a lot of sports teams, and of course the Blackhawks is a big one. And just seeing the support so far, and yeah, it's hard to kind of describe or put into words, but it's a great feeling.
We'll take two more. Third row on the right.
Hey Connor, congratulations. It's Matt Larkin from Daily Faceoff. I'm just curious, are you the type of person who likes to set specific individual goals, and what might those be for your rookie season if that's the case?
Right now, it's more kind of just having a good rest of the summer, training and getting better where I need to get better, and going into camp, trying to have a good camp and make the team. So I think if all that goes well, then kind of start setting some goals there. I like to set a few goals, but personally right now, it's just have a good summer. Kind of, I'm really excited for development camp here and getting to know some people. So it's all about kind of making the team in September.
Third row on the right, last question.
Sets up your very first NHL face-off night against
I was trying not to look at the schedules. People were telling me I didn't want to look too hard into it, but man, like I said, if I'm able to make the squad come October, and childhood idol, ever since I can remember, that'd be unbelievable. So it's a little bit of time away. I think kind of dream about it now, but hopefully that comes.